Dark psychology. Seduce anyone with psychology. Stoic happiness. Love is not about possession. It's about appreciation. Osho. Human nature is malleable, much like water flowing into any shape it is poured into. Just as water adapts to the form of its container, so too can we influence others with the right approach. With psychological insight, it's possible to connect deeply with someone, making them feel drawn to you. Robert Greene, known for his expertise in the art of persuasion and seduction, offers invaluable lessons on how we can shape interactions and relationships. In this video, I'll share 7 powerful psychological techniques that can help you persuade and influence others. However, I urge you not to use these techniques to harm others. Apply them positively. Number 1. Use scarcity to increase desire. One powerful principle that has been proven to influence desire is scarcity. People naturally value things that are limited or hard to obtain. This principle can be applied effectively in relationships, particularly when it comes to building attraction. When you create the impression that your time and attention are valuable and somewhat limited, it can heighten your perceived worth in the eyes of others. However, the key to using scarcity without appearing distant or playing manipulative games lies in balance. Instead of acting uninterested, focus on genuinely investing time in things that enrich your life, such as personal growth, your career, or your passions. When you are fully immersed in these aspects of your life, you naturally become less available. But this also makes your time more valuable. It's not about pretending to be busy or aloof. It's about genuinely engaging in things that bring you joy and fulfillment, which naturally makes your presence even more appreciated. This concept ties into Stoic life lessons, where the focus is on building a life filled with purpose and passion. As you grow in this way, you become more attractive because you are living with intention and strength. When you do spend time with someone you're interested in, be fully engaged and present, giving her your undivided attention. In these moments, let her feel the value of your presence. Let her know that she is the center of your world for that time. But when you're apart, rather than waiting for the next interaction, immerse yourself in your passions and goals. Your life should not revolve around the desire to please or appease someone. Rather, it should revolve around your own personal development. This approach not only keeps you grounded and focused, but also creates a sense of mystery and anticipation. It makes her look forward to your next encounter, knowing that when you are together, you will give her your full attention. But when you're apart, you're living a life that is vibrant and full of purpose. It's important to remember that this isn't about playing games. It's about leading a life that others want to be a part of. As you cultivate your passions and enrich your own life, others, including the one you desire, will naturally be drawn to you. This approach is rooted in Stoic happiness, the idea that happiness is derived from living in alignment with your values and principles, not from external validation. When you live in this way, you become an individual whose presence is not just wanted, but truly desired. The concept of scarcity works when it's paired with true engagement, self-sufficiency, and purpose. By integrating scarcity into your life, you're not only increasing your desirability, but you're also building a foundation of self-respect and individual strength. Consider the wisdom of Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." In relationships, this principle holds true. By maintaining your individuality, pursuing your passions, and limiting your availability, you're essentially showing that you are not desperate for attention or approval. Instead, You value your time and presence, which only increases its worth. The more you invest in becoming the best version of yourself, the more others will be attracted to the life you've created. So, the next time you want to increase your attractiveness or build a stronger connection with someone, focus not on being constantly available, but on living a life that is rich with purpose, growth, and meaning. By practicing Stoic happiness and cultivating self-sufficiency, you will naturally attract those who are drawn to the value of your presence. Remember, the balance between scarcity and presence is key. Live a life that's full, fulfilling, and individual, and you will become the kind of person others long to be around. Share your thoughts in the comments section, and let me know how you plan to implement these principles into your own life. Number 2. Start small, then go big. Foot in the door technique. In life, much like the philosophy of Stoicism today, we can approach certain situations with patience and a calm, calculated mindset. Consider the foot in the door technique, which is like planting a small seed and nurturing it until it grows into a large, strong tree. At first, you start small. Something simple, almost effortless. Our minds are wired for consistency, and once someone agrees to a small request, their brain subtly begins to associate themselves with the person who made the request. This creates a sense of commitment. When a bigger ask follows, there's a greater chance they'll say yes again, simply to remain consistent with their earlier decision. It's like a ripple effect that starts with a gentle tap and eventually creates a wave. Take, for example, a simple question like, "Do you like ice cream?" The likelihood of someone saying yes to that is high. Now, when you follow up with a request like, "Would you like to grab some ice cream with me?" A bigger ask, the person is more likely to agree, driven by the need for consistency in their responses. The human mind is naturally inclined to feel good about making choices that align with previous decisions. This is a psychological mechanism that leads to smoother transitions and stronger bonds in relationships. Stoicism teaches us the value of self-control, mindfulness, and calculated steps. By starting small, you allow room for the relationship to grow gradually, without overwhelming the other person. You meet them where they are and guide them to a greater commitment. The beauty of this strategy lies in its simplicity. It doesn't push too hard or too fast, but instead relies on the natural human tendency to align actions with previous choices. When used properly, it not only strengthens bonds, but it also builds a deeper understanding of one another, fostering a smooth, ongoing relationship that grows over time. In the context of modern life, whether you're navigating a business deal or a personal relationship, this technique works wonders. It shows the power of consistency and the psychological pull that leads people to naturally say yes when they feel comfortable and assured. So, in your own journey, remember to take small steps that build a larger picture. Start small. Let things develop naturally, and the bigger commitments will follow. Just as Stoicism teaches the power of patience, discipline, and thoughtful action. Number 3. Become mysterious. There's a powerful truth rooted in psychology. Humans are inherently drawn to what they don't fully understand. We are magnetically attracted to the unknown, the unexplained, and the mysterious. Think about it. When something feels slightly out of reach, it sparks curiosity and urges us to get closer. This is a tool you can wield to your advantage. Embrace the art of mystery, but do so with purpose. Don't reveal every single detail about yourself immediately. Instead, think of yourself as an onion, layered, complex, and full of intrigue. With each layer you let her peel away, she grows more fascinated, more curious, and more eager to know what lies beneath the surface. The Stoic mindset teaches us that control over what we share, and when we share, it is a powerful form of self-mastery. Don't rush to expose your entire life story. Let her earn the privilege of understanding more about you, bit by bit. By holding back, you make her feel as if she's unlocking pieces of a puzzle, and this sense of discovery will keep her invested in you. A truly captivating individual is not an open book. They are a riddle waiting to be solved. The Stoic wisdom here is not just in holding back, it's in understanding the subtle power of timing. The more you let her uncover you gradually, the more she will value each moment of revelation, each new detail, and each insight into your life. You keep the dynamic fresh, intriguing, and alive. This isn't manipulation, it's simply recognizing the natural human drive for mystery and harnessing it wisely. Remember, it's the unknown that excites us, the unknown that draws us in, and the unknown that keeps us coming back for more. In today's world, where everything seems so readily available, mystery is a rare and attractive quality. You are not just some open book waiting to be read. You are a treasure trove, and only those who truly invest their time and energy will discover what lies within. In relationships and even in life, don't be afraid to hold a little back. When you give too much, too soon, the excitement fades quickly. Instead, keep her guessing, keep her wondering, and, most importantly, keep her coming back for more. Each layer you reveal should feel earned, making her feel as though she's been let into something precious. As the famous philosopher Socrates once said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." But this doesn't mean that everything about you should be on display all at once. The true art of self-control lies in deciding when and what to share. The more she uncovers, the deeper she falls into fascination, and the more your presence in her life becomes indispensable. Remember, a little mystery goes a long way. It's not about deception, but about letting curiosity build to keep her intrigued, invested, and yearning for more. By mastering this, you hold the power to keep the relationship dynamic, fresh, and strong, always leaving her wondering, what's next? Now look at your life. Are you letting the right people peel back the layers slowly? Are you sharing just enough to keep them intrigued? Start thinking of yourself as the most intriguing puzzle, one that only the most determined will get to solve. And remember, in the world of relationships, it's not always about giving everything. It's about creating an experience, a journey of discovery that keeps her coming back, eager to know more. So ask yourself, are you ready to become the mysterious man who knows how to captivate with every glance, every word, and every action? This is how you keep the spark alive. This is how you seduce anyone with psychology. Apply this and watch as curiosity turns into fascination, fascination into admiration, and admiration into a powerful connection that no one else could ever replicate. If you want to master this art, begin now. Keep some layers hidden, make her work for your attention, and let the mystery unfold. Do you agree with the above opinion? If so, please comment. I become mysterious when I am with you. Number 4. Master the push-pull technique. Mastering the push-pull technique is like understanding the balance between presence and mystery, a fundamental lesson in both dark psychology and practical Stoicism. This approach taps into a deep psychological principle. People are drawn to what they can't easily have. When you give her attention and make her feel cherished, she experiences the warmth of being desired. That's the push. But then, When you redirect your focus onto your own life, whether it's hitting the gym, refining your skills, or pursuing your ambitions, you create the pull. This shift sparks her curiosity, making her question where she stands with you. And in that uncertainty, attraction grows. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." When you embody this mindset, you show that while you value her, your happiness and fulfillment are not dictated by her validation. Instead, you exude self-sufficiency, which is one of the most magnetic traits a man can possess. The essence of Stoic life lessons teaches us that the key to maintaining attraction isn't in chasing, but in being someone worth chasing. This tactic isn't about manipulation. It's about maintaining a healthy dynamic where she sees you as a man who is grounded in his own purpose. Women are naturally drawn to men who have direction, who are not easily swayed by fleeting emotions. When you balance affection with independence, you create an air of intrigue that makes her invest more in winning your attention. By applying this, you take control of your own energy and ensure that attraction is built on a foundation of respect and value rather than desperation. So ask yourself, are you living with purpose? Or are you too fixated on external validation? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how you apply this principle in your own life. Number 5. Create a triangle of desire. Creating a triangle of desire is a powerful strategy when it comes to building attraction, and it can be woven seamlessly into the fabric of your life. This approach is about letting subtle signals emerge that suggest other people find you attractive, respected, or even admired. Think of it like the latest buzz around a new must-have product. When everyone around you is talking about it, you're naturally inclined to want to see what all the hype is about. People are instinctively drawn to what others desire, and this principle works similarly in relationships. When a woman notices that other people take an interest in you, whether it's through compliments, your social interactions, or how you carry yourself, it indirectly boosts your appeal. It's not about stirring up jealousy or causing insecurity, but rather about showcasing that you are a person of value. By demonstrating that others recognize your worth, you quietly elevate your own presence. It's about making her realize that she is with someone who is not only important to her, but also valued by the world around her. This strategy aligns perfectly with the Stoic wisdom of focusing on your own self-worth, unaffected by external validation, yet still understanding how to create an aura of attractiveness that emanates from your sense of purpose and inner peace. What this tactic involves is about finding ways to weave those small hints into conversation. Maybe it's a casual mention of someone who admires your work, or a passing comment about the positive attention you receive from colleagues. These small signals work on a psychological level, subtly reinforcing the idea that you are someone who commands respect and attention from those around you. But remember, this must be done in a natural, nonchalant manner. It's not about bragging or deliberately trying to make her feel threatened. It's about showing your value through the respect and admiration that others give you. Stoic life lessons teach us that our own value should not rely solely on the approval of others. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't acknowledge when others recognize our worth. The key here is to strike the balance of demonstrating that you are admired, without seeming like you need that admiration to feel validated. This enhances your appeal because it gives her the subtle impression that you are a person of high value, someone who others look up to and desire to be around. In the same way that we seek meaning and fulfillment in our own actions, relationships, and work. This triangle of desire operates by reminding her, without force, that you stand out in the world. Stoic happiness doesn't come from external validation, but from inner contentment and strength. However, the power of subtle suggestion plays a key role in reinforcing that contentment to those around you. You are reinforcing that your life is full, dynamic, and impactful. This doesn't just make you more attractive, but it also makes you someone who holds their own ground, unaffected by the fleeting nature of approval. Women are drawn to men who are confident, balanced, and resilient, the traits that are naturally fostered through Stoic practice. When you exhibit these characteristics, it's not only an act of self-empowerment, but it elevates the way others view you, particularly those you wish to attract. This triangle of desire creates a dynamic where you're not begging for attention or approval, but rather demonstrating that you naturally command it. It's about confidence in your value and the understanding that others can see that too. Through small, well-placed comments or actions, you let her know that you're not just a person she should care about, but someone others are already drawn to. In doing so, you increase your appeal without resorting to manipulation or games. It's a delicate balance, and like all Stoic life lessons, it requires mastery of self and control over how you present yourself to the world. Embrace this principle of attraction with the quiet confidence that comes from within, and you'll find that people are naturally drawn to you, including the one you wish to seduce. Do you have a specific target audience to attract yet? If yes, comment yes, and if not, just comment no. It's okay. Good things often come late. Number 6. Make her feel like she's the only one. To truly captivate a woman's heart, you must master the art of making her feel like she is the only one in the world when you're together. This goes beyond mere words. It's about your actions, your focus, and your genuine engagement with her. In today's world, full of distractions, it's rare to be given undivided attention, and that's exactly what you should offer. Think of it this way. Everyone wants to feel like the main character in someone else's story. When you are with her, make it clear that she is the protagonist of yours. Pay attention to the little details, the things she mentions in passing, the subtle expressions she makes, and the moments that matter to her. These are the key elements that build trust and connection. In a world where so many are used to being ignored or overlooked, giving her your full attention tells her without words that she is important. When you listen carefully, you're not just hearing her words. You're absorbing the nuances, the emotions beneath the surface. This kind of attentiveness shows that you truly understand her, that you see her not just for who she is on the outside, but for who she is deep inside. The Stoic principle of emotional resilience and mastery can guide you here. Remain calm, composed, and unshaken as you focus on her needs and emotions. It's not about trying to control or manipulate her feelings, but about creating an environment where she feels safe, respected, and valued. In modern life, where people are constantly bombarded with information and distractions, this kind of focused presence is rare, and that's why it's so powerful. When you're with her, take the time to remove any distractions. Put away your phone, avoid looking at the clock, and eliminate any other external distractions that could take your focus away from her. This simple act demonstrates that she is your priority at that moment. Make eye contact, not just as a form of politeness, but as a deep connection. It shows that you are fully engaged in the conversation, that her words and presence matter to you. In a world that often rushes from one task to the next, slowing down and giving her your undivided attention is a subtle yet impactful way to build deeper intimacy. It's a sign of respect, but it's also a way to communicate that you are there for her, without distraction, without ulterior motives. Modern Stoicism teaches us the importance of clarity of mind, and part of that clarity is knowing when to prioritize others. It's about being present, in this moment, with no distractions or hidden agendas. In relationships, this is the foundation of trust. When you make her feel like she is the most important person in the room, you are not just giving her attention. You are offering her a space where she can be vulnerable and open with you. And in return, she will likely reciprocate that energy, making you feel heard and understood as well. This mutual exchange creates a bond that is difficult to break. In everyday life, this principle of making someone feel like a priority can have a profound impact, not only in romantic relationships, but also in friendships, business interactions, and even with family. In the fast-paced, distracted world we live in, people crave this kind of genuine attention and connection. By practicing this, you not only apply the wisdom of Stoicism today, which emphasizes presence and calm, but you also cultivate a space where trust and intimacy can flourish. So remember, when you're with her, show her that she is the most important person in the room. Listen closely, act intentionally, and remove distractions. This simple yet profound gesture will not only strengthen your bond, but will make her feel valued in a way that is rare today. Your ability to make her feel special through your actions, rather than just your words, is a powerful tool in building a lasting, meaningful connection. Number 7. Employ mirroring and matching. This technique, subtle yet immensely effective, taps into the depths of human psychology to forge a deeper, more genuine connection. The essence of mirroring is to match the other person's behavior, whether it's their body language, speech patterns, or overall demeanor, in a way that feels completely natural, not forced. When you align your actions with hers, you create a magnetic connection, a silent yet powerful message that says, "I understand you." In the context of seduction and attraction, this psychological principle is a game changer. Imagine this. If she leans into you during a conversation, you do the same. If her hands move expressively, your hands should mirror her movements. This isn't about imitation. It's about synchronization. It's about being in perfect harmony with her, both physically and emotionally. This sense of alignment helps establish an unspoken bond, making her feel comfortable, safe, and, most importantly, understood. The Stoic mindset plays a crucial role here. Be mindful, be deliberate, and act with control, understanding that these small actions can create ripples in a relationship. A powerful example of this principle comes from a story of two strangers meeting for the first time. One, with a deep understanding of human nature, subtly mirrored the other's actions. Before long, they were in sync, their bodies and words in harmony, forming a connection that felt like it had been forged over years. This is the magic of mirroring. When you mirror someone's body language, it doesn't just make them feel understood. It makes them feel seen, validated. This is the cornerstone of building trust, a vital element in any relationship. Mirroring makes your presence less threatening, fostering openness and inviting them to share more of themselves. When done with intent, it enhances the power dynamics between you and her, subtly positioning you as a leader in the interaction, without ever being overt about it. Remember, it's about pacing. It's about matching energy. If she speaks softly and slowly, your tone should mirror that rhythm. If she laughs in a certain way, let your laughter match the cadence. This creates a symbiotic flow between you, making her feel that she's not just with you, but truly understood by you. Think of how powerful this can be in today's fast-paced world, where so many relationships feel disconnected or superficial. It's the Stoic wisdom of patience and awareness at play, recognizing the power in subtlety, the strength in presence, and the quiet but profound impact of being attuned to the other person. You can gain her trust by showing you are not just reacting to her, but actively engaging with her on a deeper, almost spiritual level. This is not manipulation. This is mastery. You are harnessing the essence of human connection. It's about showing up with intention, embodying a stoic calmness that exudes confidence and control without ever needing to force anything. When you apply this method in your interactions, you bring the law of attraction to life. Her comfort with you grows, her attraction to you deepens, and the connection becomes undeniable. The magic isn't in the grand gestures or dramatic moves, but in the quiet, consistent actions that build trust and rapport over time. You are creating an atmosphere where she feels drawn to you naturally, almost effortlessly. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. This is about harnessing your own psychological mastery, leveraging principles of dark psychology, Stoic wisdom, and human behavior to turn your interactions into power plays. By mastering mirroring, you're not just aligning with the other person, you're aligning with your highest self. You are learning to control your emotions, to remain steady, calm, and unaffected by external forces. In every moment, you become the person who sets the pace of the conversation, the relationship, and the connection. This subtle form of psychological dominance, when combined with Stoic principles, creates a profound impact. Don't underestimate the power of mirroring. Start practicing today and witness the transformation in your relationships, your interactions, and your life. Be the calm force that pulls others toward you, not with force, but with presence. And remember, this isn't about trying to be someone else. It's about understanding them deeply and letting your connection flow naturally. Apply this, and you will command respect, foster deeper relationships, and unlock a new level of influence that most men will never even come close to understanding. The power is in your hands, and with Stoic wisdom, you will wield it like a master. Share your thoughts below, and let me know how you've experienced the power of mirroring. Like, comment, and subscribe for more insights that will transform your life. Step into your power today. Start mastering the art of connection. Hey there. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you found the insights valuable and impactful. Remember, these principles can truly enhance your relationships, but always use them with respect and integrity. Never lose sight of what matters most: trust and genuine connection. That's where true power lies. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. How do you approach persuasion and connection? Share your experiences in the comments below, and I'll be reading each one. Some of the most inspiring responses might even be featured in a future video. Before you go, if you want more honest wisdom on navigating relationships, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Stay strong, stay true, and keep building meaningful connections. See you in the next one.